What's going on, Wildcats? Welcome back to the 97070 show. I'm Preston, and this is Bella. And let's go over to Emmy for some sports recaps.
Thanks, guys. Last Wednesday, the boys and girls basketball team played a doubleheader at Hillsboro. The girls won 52-47, and the boys won 73-28. Last Thursday, the Wildcat wrestling team had a meet against Park Rose. And Friday, for Valentine's Day, the boys basketball team beat LaSalle 67-41, while the girls fell to the Falcons. Friday and Saturday, the swim team competed in the NWalk district meet. Abby Mayos, Kayla Leon Guerrero, Jensen Lorio, Kylie Lawler all qualified for state. The cheer team also won third place last week in their competition. Last Tuesday, in a home doubleheader versus Scappoose, the boys won 88-28 and the girls won 69-49. Tonight, both teams participate in a bye, but follow up next Tuesday with Milwaukee, which will be the senior night for your Lady Cats. This weekend, the wrestling team competes in the NWalk districts. Our athlete of the week this week is Finley Dunn, a senior on the boys basketball team who has an amazing talent for defense. He's truly a crowd favorite. Thanks, and back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Emmy, for the sports recap. Both teams for Wilsonville did amazing. I went to Silent Night this week, which was super fun, and I went with friends, and I got to dress up as a lacrosse player.
Yeah, Silent Night. I wasn't able to make it, but Silent Night seemed super fun this week.
Yeah, it actually was, and we had a good turnout for students. Now on to Hallie and Emily on their interviews with the Springfest court.
Welcome back to the Student Life segment on the 97070 show. I'm Hallie.
And I'm Emily.
Let's get started. I'm here with Nathan Harma, senior at Wilsonville High School. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you're on the spring court, correct?
Yes.
So why did you decide to do Spring Fest?
I've always went to all the other spring fests throughout my high school career, and I seen my sister win homecoming queen, so that really encouraged me to try it out my senior year.
That's nice. So as of right now, do you know who your partner is or who your partners are, or do you guys not know yet?
Yes, I'm partners with Roxy Martinez and Cameron Pedrilli.
Really? That's cool. Well, I'm excited to see you on the spring court, and I hope you have fun.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Emily, and I'm here with two seniors that are participating in the 2020 Spring Fest. We have Allie Johnson and Megan Yoakum here. Allie, what are you most excited for Spring Fest this year?
I'm most excited to get all dressed up and hang out with my friends like Megan and just have a really fun time practicing for the dance and then actually performing the night of.
And what color is your dress?
It's called Liberty Purple, so it's kind of like a purple-blue color.
That sounds really pretty. And what color is your dress, Megan?
Mine's kind of like a dark blue. It's very similar to Allie's.
Let's say we jump 10 years into the future. What do you think will be your most memorable part of Spring Fest?
Probably doing it with all my friends, because most of the court I'm friends with. I would say all of the court I'm friends with, and also doing it with Jared too, because that'll be a fantastic experience.
Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Hello, Jared Whelan. I'm here with Jared Whelan. So, I just want to know your opinion on Springfest. Who's your partner?
My partner is Megan Yoakum.
A good choice. What got you into Springfest in the first place?
Same answer. Megan Yoakum.
Ah, a good option. So, Jared, out of all Springfest activities, what would be your favorite?
Megan Yoakum.
Ah, a good choice again. Jared, so if anybody in Springfest were to say, Jared, I like that guy, how would they describe you?
I would hope that they would describe me as a nice person.
A good answer, Jared. Thank you. You're keeping it clean on the TV. Thank you. Now to weather.
We aren't headed to weather yet, but thank you, Hallie and Emily, for those interviews. This year, I am a part of Springfest, and so far, it has been a lot of fun. We have 11 girls this year and 5 guys. Preston, did your sister do Springfest?
She actually did. She graduated in 2016, so she did it in 2016. And I was thinking of doing Springfest this year, but I just couldn't find the time. Yeah. Let's head over to Oliver for the weather segment.
Mike, please. I'm Oliver Hart. I'm here to bring you the weather. I would like to start off this weather report, very special weather report, with a formal apology. Last week, the weather report I gave was extremely inaccurate as there has been little to no rain this week, and I had reported, if I remember correctly, that it would be raining all week. Once again, I apologize. And now, getting on to next week's weather, you should expect highs in the high 50s and partly cloudy days, little rain, hopefully it's not wrong again, and lows in mid-30s. I would recommend maybe wear a jacket. I'm not properly outfitted for the weather right now, and obviously wearing a t-shirt probably not a good idea. I've been pretty chilly, and that's another one of my worst fears of high school, touching back from last week, being chilly. Nobody wants to see those goosebumps on your arms, okay? Thank you guys, back to you.
Was that nice? That was nice. Wait, turn around real quick.
Thank you, Oliver, for that wonderful weather report. It was amazing as always.
Yes, now let's head over to Sam's Spotlight with his interview with Mr. Katz about film class.
Hi, welcome back to Sam's Student Spotlight. I'm here today with Mr. Katz, who teaches film. Can you tell us a little bit about the class?
Yeah, sure I can. So we study history of film, kind of where movies started, how the whole crazy thing got started, the technology. We look at some old stuff, and we also do little creative projects, like we make little films and things like that too.
And what are some of do you watch films throughout the class, and what are some of those films?
Yeah, so we'll study a certain period in history of film. So, for example, in the 1930s, sometimes I show King Kong, the original King Kong, and then we look at the stop motion aspect of it, and then we make little stop motion films, or we watch Jaws, studying the 1970s, and different films for different decades.
And what do you think about films in recent history?
Films in recent history?
Do you think it's on an upward trend, or do you think it's...
It's just different. If you look at the whole film history, it's we're just in an interesting period right now where there's so much digital stuff going on. CGI, digital, filmmaking is really big right now. I just think film's in an interesting place. I don't think it's a bad place. More people are watching movies at home and on streaming than in movie theaters now, so that's a big change. But it's always in flux. It's always changing. It's good though. It's fun.
And if you had to recommend one film for someone to watch, what would you recommend?
One film for someone to watch?
Yeah.
Well, the one that just popped into my head when you said that was Raiders of the Lost Ark, the original Indiana Jones movie from 1981. You can't go wrong with Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Right. Directed by Steven Spielberg.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam, for that wonderful interview about film. A lot of students at Wilsonville High School recommend taking film.
And I want to give a big special thanks to Mr. Bishop. And make sure to tune in to this week's broadcast on NFHS and Mixlr. We'll see you next week. Stay classy, Wildcats.